Hello, my name is Lori Johnson. I'm the transfer coordinator at West Kentucky Community and Technical College. I'm here to talk to you today about transfer. I'm sure you've heard lots of horror stories about courses not transferring from community colleges to four-year institutions. I'm here to put your mind at ease. Your courses will transfer to four-year institutions. If you're prepared and follow the right steps, your transfer will be seamless. One of the major themes of FYE 105 is learning how to chart your own course. The idea behind this is to make sure you prepare and plan out each semester so you can graduate on time. This becomes increasingly important if you are planning on transferring. A perfect transfer plan would have you taking classes at West Kentucky for 2 years and at a four-year institution for 2 years. In order to accomplish this, you must plan ahead. I am going to teach you how to do this today. If you plan to transfer to a public institution within the state of Kentucky, there are transfer policies that provide you with guarantees regarding the transferability of your courses. There are 8 public institutions in the state of Kentucky. They are Eastern Kentucky University, Kentucky State University, Morehead State University, Murray State University, Northern Kentucky University, University of Kentucky, University of Louisville, and Western Kentucky University. The General Education Transfer Policy states that any student who has completed an Associate in Arts or an Associate in Science will automatically fulfill all university general education requirements. It also guarantees that you will be able to transfer in to that university with junior status. If you are not planning on staying at West Kentucky until you finish your associate degree, you should work on full general education certification. Completion of a particular 34 credit hour block will fulfill all the university general education requirements. I will show you what I mean. As you can see on the screen, you can complete the following 34 credit hours to become fully general education certified. These courses include English 101, English 102, Communication, a heritage course, a humanities course, your math and science courses with a science lab, and 3 social and behavioral science courses. Please do not forget that even though you will have fulfilled the university general education requirements, you are still required to complete specific requirements for the major. For example, as you noticed on the AA, you are required to complete 3 social and behavioral science courses. West Kentucky does not care which social and behavioral science courses you take as long as they will fit in that category. Now, let's say you are going to transfer and pursue social work. Most four-year universities require American Government for that particular major. American Government is considered a social and behavioral science course. If you are aware of the requirements up front, you can make sure and incorporate American Government in with your social and behavioral science courses. The last thing I want to mention is that even though you will have fulfilled the university general education requirements, you are still required to complete the university graduation requirements. For example, University of Louisville requires students to take 2 cultural diversity courses to graduate. If you know this up front, you can research those courses and incorporate them in the AA or AS requirements. You also want to be aware of foreign language requirements. Murray State University, for instance, requires students who are pursuing a Bachelor of Art to fulfill certain foreign language requirements. To sum it up, completion of the AA or AS or the 34 credit hour block will fulfill general education requirements at the university, but you also need to figure out and incorporate specific major and graduation requirements that are set by the university that you plan to transfer to. We have talked a lot about students who are planning on transferring to a 4-year public institution within the state of Kentucky. However, some of you may be considering transferring to a private college in Kentucky or even an out-of-state college. Normally, private colleges in Kentucky will accept the AA or AS to fulfill the general education requirements at their institution. However, there is no guarantee of this, and you will need to contact them to make sure. Also remember to look at specific major and graduation requirements. Some private colleges require a certain number of religion courses to graduate. If you are planning on transferring to an out-of-state college, there are no guarantees unless there are agreements in place. For example, West Kentucky has an agreement with Southern Illinois University that says students completing the AA or AS will fulfill the general education requirements at SIU. So if you are planning on transferring to an out-of-state institution, you will need to contact that university to discuss their admission and transfer process. You will also need to send them updated copies of your transcripts every semester so they can keep your file up to date. It is important to stay in close contact with an advisor at the college you plan to transfer to, and don't forget to research the tuition rates for out-of-state students. In order to be prepared for transfer, you will need to follow 5 basic steps. The first step is to select a college and major. I know that many of you may be undecided. However, it is better to pick a major and follow that transfer plan than to not have a plan at all. So think about what you kind of maybe want to do after you graduate and go with that plan until you change your mind. The second step is to figure out what the required courses are for the major you have chosen. To do this, you will need to go to the four-year college's website and review the undergraduate catalog. It is going to be tempting to go to the four-year website and just type social work in their search engine. Please do not do this because it could send you to a departmental website that has not been updated. You can always depend on the catalog to give you accurate information about course requirements. To help you with this, I'm going to walk you through how to look at the requirements for social work at Murray State University. You will go to murraystate.edu. Once you are there, click on Academics, Academic Catalog Bulletin, click on Most Recent Catalog, and then you'll see social work is housed under the College of Education and Human Services. When you get to that page, click on social work and it will take you right to the requirements for that degree. You always want to look under the University Studies selections to see which general education courses you need to incorporate into your Associate in Arts or Associate in Science degree. For this particular degree, you can see you need to take SOC 133, Introduction to Sociology. You also need American Government, Intro to Information Technology, and General Psychology. You also want to look at the 100 and 200 level courses under required courses. We often have equivalents for those particular courses. Now that you know what the requirements are at MSU for social work, you are ready for the third step. You can figure out which classes to take at West Kentucky by looking up the course equivalencies on the WKCTC transfer website. To get to transfer equivalencies, you go to the West Kentucky transfer website by going to westkentucky.kctcs.edu. From there, you will scroll down until you see the transfer tab. Once there, you will click on the transfer equivalencies, Murray State University. Once there, click on transfer equivalencies. Then you'll click on Murray State University. You will choose Kentucky as your state and then click enter. And then you will choose West Kentucky CTC as your college. This pulls up a list of all courses at West Kentucky on the left side and shows you how they will transfer to Murray State on the right side. Remember, one of the requirements we saw for social work at Murray State University was SOC 133, Introduction to Sociology. If you scroll down until you see SOC 133 on the right-hand side, you can see that you need to take SOC 101 at West Kentucky in order for it to transfer as SOC 133 at MSU. If you have trouble finding equivalencies, please contact your academic advisor or ask your FYE instructor for help. Reviewing the transfer website is the fourth step, so since we are already looking at it, I would like to show you a few more important things that will help you create your transfer plan. If you click on the Transfer Advising Plans page, you will notice that there are a lot of plans already created for several universities. If you click on Murray State University, you will see there is already a plan for social work listed. I want to caution you to also go ahead and research the four-year college catalogs in addition to looking at the transfer plans on our website. Curriculum changes often, and it is always better to follow up and make sure nothing has changed by reviewing the catalog after looking at the transfer plans on the West Kentucky website. If you do not see your major listed and are having trouble creating your transfer plan, you can scroll to the bottom of this page and click on the Transfer Plan Request button. Once you complete the form, it will be sent to the transfer coordinator. Please allow 3 weeks to receive your plan. The next page I want to show you on the transfer website is the Transfer Visits and Events page. Anytime a four-year college contacts us to schedule a visit, we will list it on this site. We also list major transfer events such as the Career and Transfer Fair and the MSU VIP Days. It is very important to get connected to the four-year college early when you are a transfer student, so make sure you take advantage of the opportunity to speak to them when they are on campus. The last page I want to show you is the MSU VIP Connect page. You will hear more about this program from an MSU representative. If you would like to sign up for this program, you can visit the West Kentucky Transfer website and click here to sign up. The last step is to review the transfer process. The first step in the transfer process is to apply for admission. Deadlines to apply for admission vary by institution, so make sure you research the deadlines. The second step is to send copies of transcripts from all colleges attended. If you are transferring before you reach 24 credit hours, or you are transferring to the University of Kentucky, you will also need to send them your high school transcript and your ACT scores. Remember earlier when we were discussing the general education certification? It is very important to remember to check and see if your certification is on your transcript before you send it. You can do this by looking at your unofficial transcript in your student self-service account. If you need to send copies of your transcript before you complete the general education certification, you will need to remember that the 4-year degree audit information you may receive could be inaccurate. Always make sure the 4-year college knows that you plan to finish the AA or AS before transferring, or whether you will be considered fully general education certified before you transfer. This is the #1 reason why students are advised to take classes that they do not need after they transfer. The third step is to apply for scholarships and housing if you plan to live on campus. Anytime you are planning out your transfer, you want to think at least 1 year in advance. Most of the time, scholarship deadlines are very early. Do not wait until your last semester to start the transfer process, as this may be too late. You want to review and apply sometime generally in your 3rd semester. The fourth step is to add the 4-year institution to your FAFSA, and finally make sure you prepare yourself for the cost of transferring to a 4-year institution. Students are often shocked by how much it will cost to attend a 4-year college after they transfer. I always like to give you an idea of how much tuition is at 4-year institutions so you can see how it compares to community college tuition. UK is the most expensive public institution in the state, and U of L and Western Kentucky University are right behind them. Murray State University is the second least expensive institution in the state, and the only place that is less expensive than MSU is Kentucky State University. Be prepared to pay approximately triple the cost if you plan to transfer out of state unless we have an agreement with an out-of-state university such as Southern Illinois University. They allow our students to pay in-state tuition rates. And remember, these rates do not include housing, meal plans, books, or fees. Also, students can expect to pay higher rates if they plan to take online courses. On the screen, you will see a few examples of transfer scholarship opportunities for some in-state institutions as well as Southern Illinois University. One thing I want you to remember about transfer scholarships is they vary by institution. Some colleges only offer scholarships to transfer students who transfer in the fall semester. This applies to University of Kentucky and Southern Illinois University on the screen. Other colleges will allow you to receive transfer scholarships regardless of whether you transfer in the fall or spring semesters. This is true of Murray State University and Western Kentucky University. Another thing to remember about scholarships is they may have different deadlines for their institutional scholarship versus their transfer scholarship. For example, the deadline for the large institutional scholarship pool at Murray State University is February 1st. However, if you miss this deadline, it doesn't mean you will not get the transfer scholarship. But if you hit the February 1st deadline, you may be eligible for additional funds above and beyond the transfer scholarship. So far, we have focused a lot of attention on students who are pursuing an Associate in Art or Associate in Science degree. Some of you may be pursuing an Associate in Applied Science degree in a variety of areas. One thing I want to make sure you remember is that there is a transfer pathway to a 4-year degree for every single major we offer at West Kentucky. It doesn't matter if you are majoring in welding, medical lab technician, or criminal justice. There is a pathway for everyone. Some of the most popular examples of transfer pathways for applied technology and allied health majors are technology management, manufacturing engineering technology, health science, healthcare administration, and more. There are also completer degrees for business and computer information technology at several different universities, including Murray and Western. The good thing about these degrees are the majority of them can be completed 100% online, so you will not have to travel to that college to complete the degree. Hopefully this presentation has helped you learn the steps you need to take to create your transfer plan. Please remember to seek help from your FYE instructor or academic advisor if you need help creating your plan. Since the majority of our students transfer to Murray State University, we have invited them to participate in this video. Next, you will hear from a representative from Murray State University main campus.
I'd like to introduce you to the MSU VIP Connect program. Murray State University and West Kentucky Community and Technical College, along with Henderson Community College, Hopkinsville Community College, and Madisonville Community College, are all working together to cooperatively promote the success of undergraduate students attending both institutions by creating the MSU VIP Connect program. You can sign up at murraystate.edu/VIP Connect. There are many different advantages to being an MSU VIP Connect student. And here they are. A free transcript sent to Murray State at the end of each semester. We'll waive the application fee, which is a $40 savings when applying for admissions after you have completed 24 transferable credit hours. You will receive an articulated transfer of your coursework in the form of a RACER degree audit. Dual advising from MSU and your local community college advising centers. Important information about transfer scholarship qualifications and other general scholarship applications and their deadlines. Access to financial aid representatives at our VIP events. And one-on-one meetings with MSU Transfer Center or regional campus representatives, where we come to you in our office hour settings at West Kentucky Community and Technical College Advising Center on Tuesdays from 10 to 2 p.m. We'll connect you with other MSU support services and get you an MSU VIP Connect identification card. Once again, that's murraystate.edu/VIP Connect. How to apply for admission? Just let us help you. We'll contact you when it's time to apply. You can apply in person at one of our VIP events. You can get your application fee waived and receive a free transcript from your home institution. Be sure to send transcripts from every institution attended. Admissions decisions are made within 2 weeks of application. Set up a campus visit. Come see us. It's the final step in helping you to connect to Murray State University. You can reach us by going to murraystate.edu/transfer visit and let us know when you'd like to come. Murray State University offers over 126 different academic programs, so there's something for everyone. Please join me in being a part of our VIP Connect program. Coming up next is a representative from one of our regional campuses.
Hello, my name is Jennifer Frazier. I am the director of the Murray State Paducah Regional Campus. Now that you know how and when you should apply, let's talk about your options of staying in Paducah while attending Murray State University. Murray State University offers a full-service campus here in Paducah for students enrolled in Murray State courses and programs. These services include program advising, registration, and admissions. Courses are taught by Murray State faculty and are provided in small class sizes with schedules tailored to your lifestyle needs through day, evening, weekend, and online course delivery. Additionally, class delivery through video conferencing allows you to have one-on-one connection with instructors as well as students from not only the Murray campus, but the other regional campuses. The Paducah Regional Campus is within 1 mile of WKCTC and provides a variety of program offerings as shown here. We work closely with WKCTC to ensure you have the tools and information needed to choose the right continuation program for you. Not only do we offer bachelor degree programs, but also 4 master degree options. However, you may decide an online program is the best option for you, and Murray State has a variety of opportunities as seen here. While taking these courses, the Paducah campus is a resource for you to utilize with our multiple computer labs, student lounge areas, and private testing rooms. Whether you attend classes at the Paducah campus or online, you will still have access to everything Murray State University has to offer. You are able to obtain your RACER card, which is your official Murray State University identification card at the Paducah campus. With your RACER card, you have access to the Wellness Center, university libraries, as well as athletic events on Murray's campus. So, as you make your transfer plans, do not hesitate to talk with one of our Murray State staff members. We are at WKCTC weekly from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Anderson Technical Building Advising Center. Also, you can reach us at the Paducah campus here. We look forward to helping you navigate your future, and go Racers!